Welcome back to the CSS series, guys. In the last video we talked about CSS text and which talked about fonts in CSS. So today we'll be talking about CSS lists. Alright. So what I've done is I created a folder in the CSS series folder, okay, and I created the HTML document and the style sheets as usual. Then I created a boilerplate and I've linked my style sheet, okay. Alright, so let's get started. So what we're talking about today is CSS list. Okay. Alright, as you know, in HTML there are two types of lists. Okay. One is unordered list and second one is ordered list. We talked about this in our HTML course. So the difference between unordered list and ordered list is unordered list, the item lists are marked with bullets, okay, while ordered list, the items are marked with numbers or letters. Alright, so let me show you what that means first. Okay, so first of all, let's create a div, right, and then we'll create an ordered list. Let me put a comment here so you know. On ordered list, so we say ul, we use the ul tag for an unordered list. Okay, so then each list will have an li tag. All right, let's see html, another list css. Okay, so let's save that. So now let's launch our live server and see what we have. All right, make sure you are in the HTML document for launching your live server. And if you don't know how to use the live server yet, just come to the extension tab and this extension tab, okay, search for live server and install it. It will work. All right, so let's continue. So you can see these are another list. Like I said, the list item are marked with bullets. All right, you can see. So let me show you what ordered list is. Okay, let's create another comment. Ordered list, and the way we say ordered list is ol, right, and each list has an li tag. Okay, let's say html and css. Okay, all right, so let's come here. You can see the list item are marked with numbers. All right, okay, set different list item for both ordered list and unordered list, and I will show you how to do that right now. So let's style this particular list. Okay, first let's style our another list. Let's come to our style sheet ul, and then we style each list item markers is we say list style type. Okay, so if you see there are different options for list style type. So let's see cycle. Before we save, let's come to our browser. If you can see this particular bullet point, it is square bullet point, so that's the default. So you can change the marker. Right, you can see cycle. So there are other options. Let me show you once again. Sorry. Okay, you can see dix, lower alpha, Latin, Roman, decimal. Right, so let me put decimal. So actually these ones are not really common. Okay, so you can see 1 point, 2 points, right? So this decimal is different from this other list. Right, so cycle, let's go back to cycle. Okay, so that's basically the way we start on other list, and also as well as other lists, let's target is the same thing, list style type, Okay, you can see it has different options. Okay, so you can see A, B. All right, so that's the way we style our list marker. So now, for example, in some cases, you might want a list without any list marker. Okay, so the way we do that is let's come to our HTML. Let's say let's create another list where align HTML CSS. Okay, so let's give this one a class name, a class of lists. Okay, so come here, target it list. Then the way we do it is say list style type, just the same way, but in this case we say none, so we don't want any list marker. You can see there's no list marker, so this particular list style type none is very useful in some cases. Okay, so that's basically everything about lists, and I believe you understand perfectly. So thank you for watching the video, and if you like the video, subscribe and watch this next video on this CSS series. Thank you.